Dear Ronke, I'm facing a really difficult situation with my mentor, someone I've trusted and learned from for over a year. Recently, I shared an exciting new idea for my business with them that I've been developing for a few months. We talked about the idea and my mentor really gave me the confidence to see that it's something I should launch. But to my surprise, recently I saw that they had shared this concept on their social media accounts as a new offering and presented it to their followers as if it were their own. I'm disappointed and conflicted. I respect them but feel betrayed. I want to address this professionally, but I worry about damaging our relationship or appearing confrontational. How can I handle this tactfully while still standing up for myself? Oh, I felt that because that was a real betrayal of your trust. A mentoring relationship is absolutely based on mutual respect and mutual trust. When an individual seeks a mentor, it's often from somebody who they admire and somebody who may not necessarily be in their field. I mean, it does help if they're in their field, but somebody who gives them that support and encouragement to allow them to know that they can achieve pretty much the majority of their goals. So hearing this and reading this, I should say, that's really disturbing. Now, from a practical perspective, I want to say take them to court, but obviously that might not be possible if you hadn't written that idea down or had no witnesses. Bearing in mind I'm not a legal professional, so you might want to seek legal counsel. But if you haven't written it down or had any witnesses to this conversation, unfortunately, it might be difficult to prove that it was your concept or your idea. And this is where individuals can take advantage of those who they deem to be below them, because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like your mentor deemed you to be below them, that this person saw that they could take advantage, and they did. They used their position of power to take advantage of this person, of their mentee. It's really, really unfortunate. I would absolutely set up a meeting, whether it's face-to-face or online, and just address it. And I would absolutely, have that conversation with them and let them know that they crossed those boundaries, that you're disappointed. I would also say, being really brutally honest, that you have to end this relationship and no longer engage with this person. I think sometimes because of the relationship that you've built up with this person, you think you can salvage that connection, but I think you need to be really honest. I think you need to take a very long break. If this person chooses to be honest and open, apologize, perhaps even remove that idea, open up and be honest, which is unlikely, I suspect, because human beings are human beings. But if they apologize to you, at least if they apologize, maybe there's a way of salvaging the relationship on a professional level. If you see each other out, you can still engage and have a good conversation, but they can no longer be your mentor. That's my advice. They can no longer be your mentor. So anybody else who's been in this situation, if you've had even a similar situation like this, where your mentor has taken advantage of you, who has broken your trust, you have to establish clear boundaries, and that relationship has to end in the format that it is, in the structure that it is, and reclaim your power. Thank you for sharing that, and I really do hope that you can, find confidence and have new ideas. And look, depending on the idea, it's about the execution, right? So no matter what, that was your idea, and how you can present it to the world. So if you can, I feel like you could still launch it in your way, because your way is going to be the best way, because it was your idea. It came from a place of truth. So, like I said, in that relationship, you don't have to out the person. I'm a believer that what goes around comes around eventually. It might take a long time, but it'll come eventually. So, don't spend too much time looking in the direction of your mentor. I think eventually their true character will come to be realized by a lot of people. So just trust in that. But you move forward. If you need to find a new mentor after some time, do that. Take some time to heal as well, because that is really, really sad. But my whole thing is find a safe space, move away, don't give up and don't lose hope in your idea, don't lose hope in your vision, and don't allow this person who you trusted to take away the power that you actually have. Okay? So yeah, thank you so much for sharing. And if anybody who's watching this has, you know, similar questions, dilemmas, anything they'd like to share, or any advice, actually, please do leave a comment or send me a message in my direct messages, and I'll pass it on to this individual. And yeah, thank you for sharing. Take care.